She came back and did Romeo and Juliet. She's Juliet in the famous, still played. You'll see that costume again in a minute. This is over there too. It's from the American Theater, and it shows that she is Juliet. She came back and got to play Marguerite in Faust. I think it's a nice picture. In fact, I came up close on it. Again, I think that's the best angle for Grace. 1900. The two opera companies, the Metropolitan and the Castle Square, merged, and they became what is today the Metropolitan Opera. Right? They became one company. She stayed and became one of the leading sopranos in the Metropolitan Opera that's sung in English. She is Esmeralda, the Bohemian Girl and Cavaliere Rusticana. We've already seen those. In 1900, she's in Detroit. Again, they're always touring. Joined the Met tour in Chicago. And her voice failed in Pittsburgh and Martha. She recovered enough to come back and do Yum Yum. She traveled south. I think I skipped on part of that stage. That first time that happened to her, she traveled to Europe. Spent about a year and a half off. Now she's in the south, but that didn't help, and now we're back. It's a different angle, the same picture. Yeah, let's see. This is Fanny Eckerd. That's her husband, not the Duke. That's the cook, okay? Martin Bella, and Martin Jr., William, and Francis, and Grace. Yeah. This is the woman she wrote the letter to. Again, they're all living in the same house. Yeah. So, August 15th, 1903, this Grace Golden passes away. A special from New Harmony, Indiana. Yesterday announced the death of Miss Grace Golden shortly before the noon hour at the family home. Throat trouble, I put in tuberculosis, from which she had been suffering for the past year, undermined her health and resulted in her untimely demise. Her passing away, although expected, proved a terrible shock to her family and friends and will cause much sorrow among her numerous admirers in this city, being Evansville. Miss Golden, in her brief career, won fame as an actress. She entered the profession when yet a child, being richly endowed with the charms and ability to bespeak success upon the stage, and backed by the success of her mother, Belle Golden, in that line. She at once forged her way to the front. For a number of years, she starred in the theatrical company managed by her father, and for a year before coming home, she took a leading role in the Castle Square Opera Company. It seems that just as she was reaching the topmost round of her calling, ill health cut short her career. She returned to her old home in New Harmony to recuperate, but her ailment continued, making such inroads that it resulted in her death yesterday, August 1903. 35? In her 35th year, going to be 36. But look, this was taken in Paris, and it was submitted as in a beauty contest. But I think she looks tired. And her eyes look a little worn. So, Grace Golden was buried in Maple Hill Cemetery in New Harmony. You guys probably know that. She was buried in the dress she wore when she sang as Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. So that dress is, I guess it's out there in Maple Hill right now. Coming in up the road, top of the road, just swing around, and there's the whole Golden family. And here's Grace. She's the first to go, so she's got that center position, 67 to 1903, and she was in her 35th year, going to be 36, I mean. She wrote this to a friend. Life is brief, a little hope, a little dream, and then good night. And that's Grace Golden.